Hi Creators for another episode of Raw Game Night. Now you guys know every Thursday we get together at 5 p.m. and play different games in the metaverse, and we're super excited this week for Raw Fest. We really wanted to highlight some of the amazing creators that were here right in Spatial, one of our favorite metaverse homes. And when we seen the Hi Creators and what they were doing, and it was 420, we were talking to them about how we could collaborate and showcase them, and it just all came together so amazing. So we have them here to tell us a little bit about their project, which is also minting today, and everybody that's playing the games today will actually be able to mint for free tomorrow their own Haikun. So it's going to be an epic day, and I'll pass it over to the Hi Creators for you all to tell us a little bit about your project and the trippy trail that we're about to be on, and then we'll get playing.
Perfect. So basically, to go a little bit about what we are doing with Haikun. So Haikun is a hi.
Are you
hi
able
there.
to hear me?
Yeah, I'm able to hear you. How's it going?
Oh, okay. I didn't know it was you. Never mind.
Appreciate it. Alright, I'm muting you. I'm sorry. So going again. So Haikun basically for the most part is a 3D project that we're creating in the effort of educating people through gamified experiences about terpenes found in cannabis. So Haikun's main goal is basically allowing you to learn as you're playing. So as you go through the tribute terpene trails, you'll find information regarding the terpene associated to the trail. And that way, whenever you find yourself in a random corner, you might find yourself learning a little bit of information regarding that terpene. This is basically the first stage of what Haikun is. We started with the tribute terpene trails, and that is basically to teach everyone how the ecosystem would work and how we're doing things through the gamified aspect and learning. So basically, as you play the tribute terpene trails, you learn about a terpene, and then when you go into Haikun's ecosystem after minting, you'll see that terpenes have a very huge effect in terms of the gaming experience within Haikun. So you'll need to know what terpenes are, what terpene is stronger than others, what terpene puts you to sleep, or what terpene keeps you active, because that's going to affect Haikun and his gameplay. So that's how we're basically tying gameplay and education, by basically doing everything through Haikun with the tribute terpene trails and the different games that we're going to be launching this year. So right now we are running late for our mint. We're trying to get everything ready to be able to mint as we wanted today, because 420 is a very special day for us light stoners. So we're getting everything ready to mint, but that doesn't mean that we can't have fun as we're trying to do that and make that happen, because that's part of the whole idea that the games came to be. Like, I thought of the imagining myself being able to say, hey, like, whenever you're at a dispensary and like feel bored, you can go into the trippy terpene trails and learn about that terpene while chilling, listening to some trippy music, getting lost in a maze, and basically not like feeling the pass of time as you're just waiting within that space. And then when you go into the like actual dispensary, you might buy something different because you learned that day that terpene that you wanted before wasn't going to help you. So that's what we're trying to get towards, where people actually enhance their experience with cannabis through the experience with Haikun. So thank you all for being here. We really love to see a space so packed and to see the halls like basically filled with people. So thank you, Mo Paso, for making this happen. I really appreciate you like helping us and basically connecting. It was something that when we connected, it was very clear. It was very obvious that the raw part was there, and the vibes as well. So we're looking forward to like building and creating and just like vibing with you more. So thank you for being here as a community as well.
Awesome. Well, you guys heard it's about to be good. We have 2 trails that we'll be doing. So we'll be doing this one and the second one. And you guys know we like to make it a little interesting. So it is going to be a race to see who finishes first. So if you guys, and I guess it'll be a race to the last one, because it'll be kind of hard to catch them one in between. So that'll be like an extra raw razzle dazzle for the winner, but everybody that plays and finishes will still get the Haikun at the end. So I'm going to be playing this music over here. If you guys seen, there was an interactive right over here. You press F5 and that gets the music going. And then was there anything that you wanted to let us know going through this Haikun, or we just start at this poster and find all of our terpenes?
Yeah. So basically for the instructions for the game, it's a very simple game. So first you need to collect the vials that are associated to the maze. So this is the red maze for Chlorophylline. So you need to collect the red vials that are floating around, and if you and there's going to be difficulties as you go. So there's 3 different layers of difficulties. You have the wrong terpene, which is basically collecting a vial that's not the color of the one you should collect. That'll take you to the beginning. You also have a puddle in the floor that'll take you to a random place within the map, and you also have lasers that will basically teleport you to the beginning again. The lasers, to bypass them, you need to wait 3 seconds before actually passing through them, because if not, you'll get transported to the beginning. The puddles will get you to a random place within the space, but every puddle is tied to a location. So you can actually use the puddles as an advantage if you know how to work around them. And also, the wrong vials are going to be always like there. So you need to be careful with the lasers and the vials, because they don't take you to the beginning and make it harder for you. So that's all that you're going to find within this space. And as you go, you're going to find a little bit more information about the terpene. And whenever you finish collecting the vials, you'll need to reach the center of the maze, or the end of the maze. So to do that, you need to literally trailblaze and go through all the little corners. But because you're here tonight, we're going to help you get to the end. So whenever you get the vials you need, and it says like you completed the quest for the vials, let us know, and we'll help you get to the end as quickly as we can. So that way you can head out to the second stage, which is Limony. But then, like I would say, depending on how Mo wants to do it, we might have you wait at the end until everyone finishes, so then we can go to the second stage altogether.
Yeah, that would be cool. Let's wait, and then we'll go together to the second stage. And then on that note, also, guys, we have also decided to keep this collaboration going, because y'all know around here we always just getting started. And so this is just the beginning of a monthly collaboration, because the last game night of every month, the last Thursday of every month, we'll be back here with the High creators playing all of their games until we go through them. And they still going to be dropping new things. So this is going to be something we continue to do. So come be a part of it, and let's get it.
Let's get it. So right now you can begin trailblazing. If you have any questions as you're going, please let us know. But as I understand, you all already know how to use spatial and know how to operate in here. So it's a matter of seeing who actually gets first and who gets those prizes. So appreciate you being here. We're gonna be on the lookout for any questions, and in the meantime, we're gonna keep on building here and listening to everything that's happening. Whenever someone gets the vials, let us know so we can help you get to the end quicker. And that way, if you can get faster to the end. But if you want to do the whole work, you can actually try yourself and try and get to the end. It's not impossible, but it's pretty hard if you're not very good at mazes. Thank you for being here.
Let's get it. Black peppers, cinnamon, oregano. Also found, okay. Black pepper, cinnamon, oregano. So this joint is spicy for real, like a sweet and spicy. Oh shoot, the lasers got me. Oh dang, I didn't know that's why y'all was standing there, because there was lasers. I was like, why
so the lasers are tied to the person. So you won't see the lasers if someone is waiting for them, but when you get close, those show. So you need to be careful, because if you see someone waiting, it's because there's a laser.
That is so funny.
So you use that to your advantage. By the way, I see someone dancing. It's that's Ira. Yeah, that's Ira. She's like eternal. Ira. Yeah, she's eternally dancing. I think she's doing the idol thing. We actually talked about
Hey
having a
guys,
haiku that's idly dancing. How's it going?
I'm good. I'm good. What? Look what you did to me. What happened here? I collected the terpene. Now look at me. I'm going to make a post.
Oh
This is
shoot!
what you do to people? Really?
I'm sorry?
Alright. That's not
Ooh,
fair.
Jazzy, that was close, girl.
This is what you do to me? Look at
Yes, that
look at me. What you did.
the lasers
Mira,
put me
mira
out though.
Mira está bailando literalmente non-stop. It's pretty funny.
Uh-oh.
So did you animate your avatar to be like animated in Idle? Oh no, okay. Cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because we were talking
Yeah.
about having
I have like a
so since we can
3-minute anime.
Mira, she has a 3-minute animation, just like what I mentioned to you as well. I was talking to Ricardo that was the way to go to parties. Like, you can leave your avatar just dancing for a couple
Aw,
minutes and
dang.
you can just be doing your thing. So, definitely the greatest hack in spatial right now, just having custom animations on a loop.
I can
Like, you have a couple
I can
things.
actually I can actually go and wash my dishes, I can go brush my teeth, I can go
Yeah, me too,
I
guys.
don't know, go to the toilet. Yeah.
Literally,
And be at the party.
that's the gist of it for the most part.
All right, everybody, drop how many
Um,
vials you got in the chat.
Thank you for being here. This is really nice to see a lot of people
Crypto
in
X
this
in the
space.
lead.
How do we get through
Welcome
this
to the-
zapper?
You need to wait 3 seconds and then continue walking. They have an interval of 3 seconds each, so you need to wait 3 seconds and then you have 3 seconds to walk again before it starts shooting the lasers.
How many zappers are there?
There's I think there's 4 of them per stage, and then there's 4 puddles per stage, and then there's 8 wrong vials. So there's a lot of things you can do wrong that'll get you to the beginning again. So these are the most difficult ones because they're the last ones we did. So they have all the different things we learned from the other trails, and we added to the trails. So let me send you this information.
So if I clicked on a vial and it exploded, does that mean I have it? Or I
Oh,
blew it?
shoot. Yeah, if you see the rainbow, then that means you got it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, rainbow confetti,
But
you got
the
it.
blue ones we don't collect, right? We
No,
only collect red ones?
right.
Oh. And what happened? I hit a vial and I cut right back to the beginning because I
With 10
thought
people
I
within
didn't
the
do it
space?
right.
Oh yeah, you have to make sure it's a red one. You can't hit a different color vial.
Oh,
Yeah. You need to collect the red vials because if you collect the other ones, you're basically going in the bad trip. You need to collect the ones that are tied to the space.
and this has to do with different kinds of pot? I'm confused.
This has to do with terpenes found in pot. So weed consists of different cannabinoids, and it also has terpenes. The terpenes are the natural chemical basically that's tied to the effects that you feel when you're consuming weed. So myrcene will get you to sleep, limonene will get you active, and it's actually tied to the terpene itself, the behavior that it entails in you. So that's something that we're trying to raise awareness through the gaming. So you're gaming, you're playing, and then each time that you take a wrong turn, you might find some information that'll get you a little bit more curious about the terpene and get you eventually to understand it more.
Did anybody ever write about the relationship of all this new hot science to old hash? Like what it was in Red Lebanese back for us old guys, compared to Nepalese temple balls. I mean, did anybody ever translate some of that? Is That's
I
how
I
I
I
relate to it.
I think that hash. I think that the hash master, the only like I don't know if you know French cannoli.
Uh,
So French cannoli is the hash master in modern was the hash master in modern cannabis culture. So he died I think last year or the year before, but he was basically one of the few people that had actually gone through the world, the different parts of the world where they did hash and they created hash like culturally, and he actually learned all the different like ways to do it, and he had one of the most successful hash like businesses I would say in the United States and I would say throughout because of all that knowledge that he was able to accumulate. So I would say that if you're looking to learn a little bit about terpenes, I would say like hash itself in the modern world, it would be through French Canoli's information. And he actually had there I think there's books, there's classes, and there's like videos that he did over those subjects that you should be able to find on YouTube and such.
I find
And then from
modern
there you
hash.
might get.
I find modern hash very disappointing. I mean, to me, it's like
Yeah, and that's why I mentioned like this person specifically. Like I'm not some like in Puerto Rico we don't get hash, and so I'm not someone that can say like, hey, I've tried hash and I know what hash is like for the most part. But from what I like learned from him, like I used to take one of the classes that he had before he passed away, and like what I learned, like him as a person, he did take the time to learn about the hash as it was done before. So I would say that if you want to learn, like it would be from
I'm
that
more
specific
curious,
resource.
'cause
But yeah.
to me, it's like the time has passed. I mean, that older hash was so organically made. You know, I mean, one of them
Mhm.
was to run through the fields with a leather apron on and just collect the sap, and you know, the Lebanese stuff was just powder coming off of the buds. It's just so much. Everything's chemical today. With whatever systems they use, it's kind of like I go into a dispensary. It seems weird. I mean, the only thing I want is raw weed. Then if they don't have, I don't know. I think we're in a strange era of micromanaging the plants in a very non-traditional way for
Mhm.
mass consumption. Anyway. Yeah, I spent my younger days in Denmark, and we used to get, like 6 major different kinds of hash, which we did the same thing you're doing. We could figure you want to get sleepy and just really stoned, you'd get Afghan or Nepalese. If you wanted
Welcome
to
to the
feel
Treepy
more
Turpin
up,
Trails.
you'd get red Lebanese.
Welcome to the Treepy Turpin Trail.
Yeah, no, and actually that's where most probably the terpenes would come into effect. So if you were tying the let's say the name or the specific hash to a place it was growing, that specific place might give them more sunlight, less sunlight, or different like compounds from the same soil. That would
They
entice them
also
to grow like.
harvested. They harvested completely different. Besides it being a different form of indica, they, you know, some of them were heavily pollen, and some of them were heavily, you know, resins. And it was just a brilliant. Some of them were aged, and some of them weren't. I mean, there was a whole. That's what I meant. It was more done in natural, traditional ways, not using any chemicals.
Yep.
But,
Yeah, and that's actually why I think that weed still needs like a long way to go. Like people still need to learn. That's why we started with something that we felt we could like tackle, which is like terpenes. Terpenes is like something where we can talk very generally about something that is within the plant and actually has a huge effect on it. And from there, we can actually start getting people interested in learning about the plant because, like, there's a lot of people that are not interested, and there's a lot of people that they don't know that they should be interested. So we're just trying to get all the people that are at least genuinely curious about it to get them, like, to go through a journey with us to learn and to just play and vibe. So that's part of why we're here as well.
And terpenes are found in other plants too, right? I mean,
Yep,
we're talking
yep.
about,
Yeah. So the terpenes are found naturally in a lot of plants within like the world. So for the most part, and whenever it's found on plants, it's not gonna give you like a heavy feeling like as you feel with weed, because weed actually has the THC and the psychoactive aspect of it. So when you're tying the terpene to the psychoactive aspect, then you're feeling what you're feeling. But whenever it's tied to a fruit or a plant, it's something where you will feel some effect, but it's not like with weed. Like for example, if you eat something that's heavy on myrcene, even if it's like let's say a mango, it should eventually get you to feel relaxed. Like maybe not
I
sleepy,
don't know. You gotta try to
but
jump
like
or
one of the early
something.
stages of myrcene like affecting
I don't
you
know.
is
That jump be
relaxation.
tripping me
So
out
you
when they
might
be
feel
like, there's a
relaxed
vial
when
over the
eating
puddle.
or consuming the naturally found terpenes in the world, like in other plants. But you won't feel the psychoactive effects of it, like the euphoria or the anxiety or all the other things. But you might find help. Like for example, they say that if you eat black pepper when you're feeling too high, it'll help you like get back to here. And that's because like the black pepper is found has actual terpenes that could help you counteract certain effects of terpenes like other terpenes that are negatively affecting you. So, for example, limonene helps with myrcene, and vice versa. If you're feeling too active, you want something that relaxes you, and you're feeling too relaxed, you want something to activate you, and that's basically what we're here for. Like, just try and learn as we go as well, and allow everyone to have a place to talk about this and learn as well. So I love the fact that you know about weed, as you're saying, in a more traditional sense, like in how it was made and how it was good, because I've never tried that. So if at some point we get to meet, or if not, like just in our spaces, I would definitely love to know more stories about you
Welcome to the
smoking
Tricky
like that
Turkey.
hash in Denmark and shit like that. And that's why we want to build this community, to just not talk about weed and licensing and selling products of weed, but rather talking about experiences and what makes us like love weed and how it helps us like to create and to be better people.
Oh, and the stories of how the U.S. came down on all these countries. I mean, I was 17 years old hitchhiking through Turkey in 1968, and it was the U.S. Embassy that forced the Turks, by holding their foreign aid
Yeah,
money,
find it.
tied to busting people for hash. So there were tons of Turks smoking hash in the open, and foreigners were getting 30 years in jail. I mean, the fucking U.S.
I
government
think it'd be
was so
something like in the
obsessed
beginning, like if you go
with,
to the
you know,
left, go
changing
to the
drug
right.
laws over there. That was pretty weird. In
I know, I
68,
seen
you
that
could
one
go to
before too,
Kathmandu
but then
and
when
get
I
a
went
kilo
back, it
of
was
hash
different.
for $4
Like I didn't
that
have
was
to
stamped
go
with
over the puddle
symbol of
again.
the king. And the police would help you
So
smuggle
I
it.
think if you go to the
back
right
to
or
Europe
something,
if,
I think that's where it
if
clears
you
it.
ask.
I don't know.
I mean, things changed
I don't really
drastically.
remember
Now we still got
100%.
people in Nepal going to jail for hash. It's like the U.S. turned a lot of stuff around. The drug war didn't just happen in the U.S. They really.
Last one we're waiting on is
And that's
eggs. Oh, sorry.
crazy. And that's the kind of no, and that's. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh no, you guys are dropping major
Well, is there-
gems.
Is there some way to befriend on Spatial? I mean, I'm from Altspace. I find Spatial
Yeah,
pretty
you can-
awkward.
You can basically touch a person's tag that's on top of them, and it'll show the profile. And you can hit follow, or you can go into the space on top. It'll show you everyone that's here, and you can go into the profile and follow them as well. So you can basically touch up top. Are you on your phone or your laptop?
Well, I'm in a headset. I mean, I don't even understand.
Oh
people
shit!
who
Okay.
come to VR. I mean, why do people come to VR without a headset? It's like, okay.
Yeah, so you can actually
That's like
you can actually do it.
black tea.
Él dice que ir a un espacio de VR sin un headset es como fumar black tea. I was letting my partner know about that because Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
when
in
we were
VR.
kids, that's what we did. When I was like 15 years old and I couldn't score pot, there were rumors that you
Welcome
could
to the
smoke
treatment
black
circle
tea.
trip.
Oh
Try
shit!
it with mustache.
Did you smoke black tea?
Yeah, we tried banana peels, we tried black tea. We were desperate. We were 15-year-old punks in LA. We desperately wanted to get stoned, and there was no weed around for us.
Are you gonna look for the last one, or you're done?
Damn.
So yeah.
All
We
right,
tried
all
like-
right.
stuff.
I love the stories. I love the stories.
Welcome to the Trippy Turpin
So
trip.
Yeah, it was
everybody
crazy
has
times.
found their vials. If you guys are ready to go over to the next maze. Woo-hoo. Well, everybody except for
Are we
X,
ready to go?
but he
Okay.
called it quits because he said the one over the puddle
Welcome
he
to the
can't
Trippy
get.
Turpin trip.
So, someone called it quits. Lol. It's okay. It's all good. Like, you can still try it on your own time later. But for now, I'm gonna try and get you all to the end real quick. Let me see if I remember correctly.
Oh yeah, we couldn't find the center. That was
Are
the
you
only
smoke-
thing. Why we all came back to the front.
It's all good. It actually,
Welcome
I'm
to
sorry.
the Trippy Turpin trip.
I just took a laser and it brought me back to the beginning. So it even happens to me. I don't know where they are. So let's go. Let me see if I remember correctly.
Oh, I think yeah.
Actually, after I get to the end, I can bring you all to me. So I think like whoever is actually finished can just like walk through the finish line. Whoever's not finished will say to tribute for you. I haven't finished. So right now I'm running, looking for the end real quick. Drop you all out. Oh, there's a puddle in front of me. Am I high-ish enough to jump in? Boom, I'm high-ish enough. Actually, and by the way, Steve, are you smoking something? Hey, I see some people here.
Yeah, I found that when I got older, it didn't work the same, so I don't smoke much anymore. But I did my share.
That sounds dope. And actually, it sounds like you actually did with all the hash that you mentioned.
Yeah,
so
age
that's
is its
pretty
own
good.
drug. You kind of get your memory fucked up enough that every day is different anyway. I'm wondering, on a different note, have you ever seen any 3D stereoscopic images in spatial? You know, where you actually see a
3D what? I'm
photo?
sorry?
3D photos, where you actually see, like, somebody takes a picture with a 3D camera and they can display it in spatial. That's what I do. So
So you're talking photogrammetry? Photogrammetry?
no, more stereoscopic with a 3D camera,
Okay.
more old-fashioned stereo pictures. That's what I was doing in
Okay.
Allspace, and I do it in VR chat, but I'm not very satisfied with VR chat. But I'm not sure it works here. Have you ever seen any here?
I haven't. I really wouldn't know from what you're mentioning. It's a pretty not
You'd
full
see
term
somebody
to me,
put
so
a 3D picture on the wall of their place where it looked like a 3D photo.
okay.
You know, not a photogrammetry where you could walk around it, more like it was a photo hanging on the wall that looked 3D. You've never seen one?
Okay. Okay. No, I think I know what you mean, and I think it should work. I'm not sure why it wouldn't. It's a matter of at least making sure that your space is built for that. And I found the center. I think I found it. But I think it's a matter of making sure that your space is built for that.
Well, I
Like,
met
at least,
some
like,
guy-
highlighting that.
I met some guy and I gave him the two shaders that I have for Unity that I used to use, and he said one of them didn't work, and I didn't hear back if the other one worked. But maybe something's different in spatial, and I won't be able to do any 3D in there.
I mean, we can always try and help you out as much we can. Right now, we are building like everything ourselves within spatial. We hand model everything, so everything you see here for the Haiku project has been hand modeled. So we actually build as much as we can. We're not into shaders very much,
Welcome.
but we're always into learning, and we do need to learn about shaders. So if it's something that you need to get into spatial, we're more than happy to try and help you out as much as we
Well,
can.
you mean you don't build with Unity that much? You build with the objects
Oh.
that are here?
No, we build with Unity, but we build it all we don't use Unity. Basically, we use Unity as a builder, not as a design tool. So we design everything ourselves, hand modeled, and then we drop it into Blender, from Blender into Unity, and in Unity we just gamify it and animate it.
Uh-huh.
So basically that's our process. So we do everything outside of Unity, and then we drop into Unity. So we don't typically use assets that are pre-built within Unity or Blender, only textures.
Yeah, what really killed me with losing alt space was that I had a lot of kits. So I would just have all these different components that I could move around in real time on the VR headset when I wanted to place them, and I lost my whole library of everything I had when they closed alt space.
Okay, I understand. I just brought everyone to the ending, so right now you can, if you're highish enough, you can go through this door here. If you're not highish enough, you won't be able to go through. I saw one go through.
I ain't going through.
You're not highish enough. 2 go through. 3 have gone through. Yeah, you stayed highish with me in the conversation. Hey, Crypto X also hasn't collected all the vials.
Eh.
So I see 2 people that haven't collected the vials. I can help you out if you need to collect the vials real quick. Give me a second. So there's one here. Oh, I just completed the quest without even knowing.
Really?
So whoever's left that needs to collect vials, I would say go ahead and explore real quick, so we can all meet you in the next space. Or if you just want to keep vibing with us, we can shoot you the link for the next space. But then you would still need the badges for the high list. So if you want to mint Haiku tomorrow, you need to actually get the both badges to mint. So you can choose now whatever you feel is best. And actually,
Well,
let me know
I
any
think
feedback
I-
you'll have.
Followed you, so I think I'm gonna go outside while I still have some sunlight here. So it was good meeting you. I'll try to check you out another time.
I appreciate it. I appreciate you. And any questions, be sure to follow us on Twitter so we can answer easily. And if not, you can, whenever you enter a space, you can hit
You
like,
want me to
and
just
it'll
send you the
let you in the
space or tell
notification
you
that
go
someone
to the
liked
next
it,
space,
so we
right?
can hop in and help you out.
Or you want to go get yours
Oh, okay.
from the puddle?
All right, thank you.
And I love and appreciate the conversation. Really appreciate the stories and you sharing
Huh?
your experiences with weed and your point of view. So actually, you can find us at thehighcreators.e, and then there you'll find Haikun in our bio as well. So it's the highcreators.e, and then when you find us there, you can find Haikun as well. So thank you for joining and thank you for playing. I see someone else didn't get all the high list, which all the bios, which is Crypto X. Crypto X, do you need any help? And actually, thank you again, Steve.
He was
Oh,
saying
good meeting you.
he'll just meet us in the next space, and he's okay. So we can just all go to the next space and he'll meet us there.
Let me bring you all here. Let me bring you all here so we can travel from here. You're just not gonna get the badge if I bring you in myself. Give me a second. Okay. So everyone's here. You just need to take that portal to Limany.
All right.
So you take that portal. It'll take you to
Let's get
another
it.
base here, and then you take the portal to Limany. So let's portal now using this. Let me know if you get. Hey,
Come
so you
on,
want
X.
jumping? I'm gonna be jumping there real quick.
Babe.
Welcome to the Trippy Terpene Trails. Get ready to learn more about terpenes as you dive into this immersive gaming experience. Complete the quest by collecting the vials and reaching the end of
We
the
got
map.
another one.
Beware of the wrong terpene.
That's 2 out
For more
of 2.
information
Let's
regarding
see.
the
Tiny
quest,
took
please refer to
the
the
first
image in
last
front of
time.
Thank you for joining the
Alright,
game.
so let's see. We gotta
Welcome
finish
to
this.
the
I guess so. It's
Trippy
just
Terpene
us,
Trails.
ladies. Final 3, top 3.
Get ready to
On your
learn
mark,
more about
get
terpenes
set,
as you dive into
go!
this immersive.
Well, it's the same rules.
The same rules. I think. Don't get me lying.
I'm trying to make sure the valves are color. But they supposed to be green
Oh,
this
they supposed to
time.
be like yellow, probably like the same color as this room. Oh yeah, this yellow joint right here. Oh dang.
Let's go. This is the same drill as before. You just need to collect the right vials. This one is easier. So whenever you do collect the vials, it's very easy to get to the end. But there's an actual Easter egg within this space that features a 1-of-1 from the collection. So you might find a red sphere just floating, which is a 1-of-1 from the collection.
Oh dang.
Yeah,
Welcome to the tree.
This is another. Any questions, do let us know. Appreciate it. I'm gonna be giving an update on Twitter.
Sounds good. And everybody that's watching, appreciate you. This has been a lot of fun. You guys see these are some really cool mazes. If you've been seeing the stuff on the wall, I've been trying to get some good different angles so everybody can see all the different things we are. Right now, we in crunch time, running from Tiny and Jazzy.
I appreciate all the feedback, honestly. It's super nice just to have people here playing, so thank you.
Of course. Oh, dang. Tiny, did you make it over that? Ooh, is this the red
You
sphere?
gotta like run into
Oh, I turned into an avatar. That's so cute. I'm a little avatar now. So is this the 1-on-1 that you were talking about? This is the avatar now that I would also get or something?
Welcome to the
So the avatar that you found that's within the space, it's a 1-of-1 that's featured within the collection. So you might mint it or you might not. So it's gonna be something where like, yeah, it's just a 1-of-1 that a lot of people may want but won't be able to have.
I see.
And it's actually that's actually a character from an artist here in Puerto Rico. His name is La Musa, and he's like a multimedia artist right now, and he created that character, and we brought it to life in Haikun's world. He has a 2D version of it, and we basically brought it to 3D for this project and to collaborate with him. So he's a very good collaborator of ours. He actually created a couple 1-of-1 shirts that will be featuring the collection as well. So it's been a very fun time just creating all that we're doing and just getting ready to launch it. It's been hectic and frustrating that we don't have it ready yet because we wanted to have it ready for 420, but such is the life of those that grind constantly. So we're here still going at it and appreciate all the support. So thank you for being here.
Of course, things happen, but hey, we still marching on. Getting it going. Okay, everybody, drop how many vowels you got in the chat real quick. Let's see who got what. Don't be lying neither. Oh shit.
Welcome to the Trippy Terpene
Okay,
Trails.
Tiny says she got 6.
Get ready to learn more.
Uh-oh, Jazzy got 4. Uh-oh. I mean, Mo and Lee. I know Tiny about to try to go find all of them now.
Damn laser, y'all. I got hit by the laser like 4 damn times, yo.
I know, the lasers be
Yeah,
getting
that
you
happens.
too quick.
Usually it happens when you're going too fast.
I can't.
Slow down.
Hey, el puddle. I love seeing
It's the
people
puddle
playing
that I
like
can-
fun.
The puddle is just, I
Welcome
cannot
to the
master
3D
the puddle.
Turbo Trail.
I see. I got the puddle jump down.
So to jump the puddle, you actually need to get as close as you can. We have a space of the puddle that actually doesn't teleport you. So the teleporter is within the puddle, so you can basically know where to jump from if you understand that the teleporter is a rectangular surface. So where you see like where it lacks or where it's in excess, then you know you should jump through there because then you're not touching anything like the teleporter itself. But those are the hacks, like because you're here, we're telling you.
Okay, come on, trash.
I was on a roll for a second finding them. I feel like I haven't found none in this minute. Let me try a way I haven't gone.
Hey, Haikun, when you complete it, like it, I think it showed me that I completed it, and then since I backed out, it started me over, huh?
Oh yeah, if you go out of the space and come back, it'll reset the vibe for you because we haven't launched the safe progress in these spaces yet. So you'll need to collect them again. But as soon as you do, we're ready to help you get out of the maze. Sorry.
Okay.
But we're gonna get there when we actually implement all the different things Spatial has for the spaces. So as we move ahead with the mint, we're gonna be updating eventually these spaces to feature like things like safe progress, things like have more content in the space, have maybe more animations and such.
Welcome
So
to
it's
the 3D
it's all
Turbo
a growing task for
Get
us
ready to
as
learn.
we are going with Hyper.
Okay,
Thank you all
I
for
finally
being
feel
here.
like I'm tripping. Like, okay, which way didn't I go? I'm gonna follow Tiny.
Yes. yes. That's actually part of the whole idea with the walls. So that's why you have like a continuous texture that's almost seamless. So that way you get lost because of the walls. And actually, the first space is fully tripped out, even the floors. But someone gave us feedback that it was too trippy, and we decided to like take it into account, and we decided to change up the floor and the walls. But the first ever space was so tripped out that the floor and the walls were all the same texture. So you would literally get tripped out by just being there.
Oh,
Don't follow me, I'm lost.
I can see one, but how do I get there?
And actually, I'm right now ready to help you all out get to the final site. This one I know pretty much by heart, so it's a matter of y'all getting ready to go to the end.
I don't. Let me see. Don't follow me.
I'm still at 4. Jazzy, you're still at 4. Should I? Oh, by the way, as I mentioned before, you should take advantage of the puddles. The puddles will take you to a random spot in the map, and usually when the puddle leads you somewhere, there's a vial there or near. So you should take the puddles in order to get to places you haven't been before.
Okay, Tiny's still stuck at 6. Yeah, I'm still stuck at 8. That's what I was saying. I found like a good 8, and then it was like I've been running.
If you're going to the same place, you gotta remember that like this is built for you to explore the whole thing. Give me a second. I just get disconnected. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
No, give me a second.
start? Yeah, this is start.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yeah.
Cool. So basically, this is built for you to explore everything. So you need to be like going into the new places. So that's why you should take the photos. So if you see a photo, take it to see if you arrive at a new place. And as you're trying to get out of that new place, you'll get to see more bodies.
Okay, now let me go find a puddle then. Oh, here's a puddle. Let's get it.
Welcome to
Oh
the
my gosh. Okay, Tiny says she up to 8. Okay. These lasers is gonna get the end of the game for me.
Welcome to the 3B Turbo Trails.
Okay, Tiny, you up at 11. I forgot we even had to get to 12. I'm like, how's she at 11?
I know I thought it was another 10. And I looked. Yeah, what is that? I found it.
Oh, okay. Game night champ. Okay. Let's see.
I don't know where to exit at, though.
Yeah, that's where I found that avatar.
Oh, the sign over here is crooked. I'm gonna take a picture and send it so he knows. It's like
Okay.
halfway through the wall.
Okay, I just got 9. There's 10. Okay. I'm at 10.
All right, dude. My task is complete, dude. How do I get the hell out of here?
Ooh, I just got my 12 too. Yeah. Oh, Jazzy, are you still at 4?
Where you at, Debbie?
Yeah, I'm struggling. I'm at 11. I'm at 12. One more.
Okay.
Try to find a puddle again. See if try to jump through that. Maybe you missed one in there.
Oh, Tiny, I didn't even recognize you there. I had to look at your name like, who is that?
Okay, I found my little view.
Woohoo! Completed.
Let's get it. And to everybody watching this live stream, these games are here in Spatial 24/7. You can come in them as well. If you're watching it literally right now they are having a high list for anyone that plays open. Oh look, I just found another one, even though I found all 12. That's so funny. But definitely come tap in. Okay, Jazzy found 12. Woo woo. You guys see how it's going down, and like we said earlier, we'll be back the last Thursday of every month playing more of their games, so come join the fun. And then how do we get out of here? We all found all of our vials. I don't even started finding them again. There's Tiny.
Welcome to the tree.
Where are they at?
No.
The high creators, can you hear us?
Perfect.
Awesome. So everybody's found all of their vials. How do we get out of here now?
Yeah, let's go. So I'm gonna bring you to me real quick, and I'm gonna get you out of here. So this is pretty easy. I'm already at the middle. I just need to go here and take this left and this right, and I'm at the end already. So I'm gonna bring you all to me real quick.
Hi, good. Oh.
What about Wes? How's it going?
I was
shit. Don't go, please. Let me take a picture real quick. Don't go. There's 4 carabes. Like, oh shit, this is so freaking dope.
Yeah, you just took me away from my portal, bro.
Oh. Were you at the end?
Yeah, like where you submit your wallet or you or whatever. Yeah.
Okay, so you can go here. Like you can go through this wall again.
But yeah, if you want to take a moment of screenshot, say cheese,
yeah,
everybody.
I took a couple screenshots. Go ahead. Like everyone
Okay.
that collected the vials, you can go ahead and cross through that wall. For me, it's a wall because I haven't cleared it, and it'll allow you to submit your wallet in this form.
You are not.
And then we'll get
as soon as you submit that, your wallet will be able to use that information to get you into the snapshot for you to mint your free item tomorrow. Tonight we're still launching the contract, but it's coming out on 420. Or my name isn't that, and so Maldonado Gonzalez.
Hey, and then how do we go to the next trail though? Like how do I keep going? Like from here?
From here you actually go to the Hyatt Stigma game. So give me a second real quick.
Okay.
Because for you to go to the Hyatt Stigma game, you just need to go right now you would need to back out of Spatial and then type in type in Haiku and it'll show Hyatt Stigma, and you need to select Hyatt Stigma, the loft, which is the first stage. So so if you completed filling out the form, now the next stage would be going into the loft to get ready for the mint, but that's something you can also do on your own time if you wanted. So Mo Castle, let me know if you all want to go to the loft and read more about this story, because in the loft you'll learn about how you save before the mint, which is still trying to happen.
I'm sure. Yeah,
alright, I'm gonna do my
Let me know if y'all want to go there. We would need to step out of space. Are we supposed to jump in this puddle? Is there a puddle there?
I just talking about the big one in the middle.
No, yeah, this just like the spot we designated to put up some stuff.
You are now a trailblazer.
When you all submit your wallet, just go out of the space and go into type into your search engine Haiku, and it'll show up as Hi at Stigma. that is the space you would need to go. That takes you to the minting link within Spatial. So if you want to meet us there, we're gonna go there. If not, we can talk a little bit more here. But we do appreciate you all coming and trailblazing with us. We appreciate you, Focaso, for making this happen. Like, honestly, it's been the most people we've had at the same time in this maze, in these mazes. They weren't like very visited when they came out, so we appreciate like just getting eyes on these and getting more people to understand the power of terpenes. So thank you.
Ooh, well, we appreciate you, man. And that recording was so good. You were talking about the terpenes with the other guy. I think you will really enjoy the replay of that and your community. So I'll definitely share that, and we'll keep this going. So everybody, make sure you fill out that form so you get your allow list and then get claiming your NFT. If you have any questions, they are doing Twitter spaces. Do you have a Twitter space tomorrow when you guys do the mint? Probably.
Yeah,
so?
tomorrow we're doing a Twitter space at 4:20 EST. And we might go all day like we're doing today. So we've been on our Twitter space today since 4:20 EST. Just giving updates on like live on what's going on. So right now we're finishing up all the details we need to actually mint. So even if it's at 10, 11, we are minting tonight, and we're making it available for everyone that's already high listed. So the ones that are here that made it, I consider you OGs as well. So if you fill out the form, you not only will be able to mint 1 Haikun, you'll be able to mint 3 Haikuns each. So that's for being here early. So let's go and get that high list filled so we can get you in the group chat and get you all the information as soon as it comes out.
Let's do it. We appreciate that. All of our viewers, stay tuned. We'll be back next week for another game night. And make sure your alerts are on because we have a lot more for Raw Fest. Tomorrow we are going to have our Blender to Unity workshop making spaces. Then we have our Spirit U concert. And on Saturday we have Raw Talk and our April birthday bash, which is also going to be like an open mic night. And on Sunday, we're ending it also with the High Creators again, where we're actually going to learn how to make custom avatars. Well, not make custom avatars, but bring our own custom avatars here in Spatial. And one of the really cool things is that I actually have a cool wearable that I will be gifting to all of the ticket holders, and we will be learning how to add it to our actual avatars and bring it here in Spatial. So everybody that's come and been a part of it will have a really cute wearable. And everybody that's here right now for game night that's going to have their Haikun avatar will know how to bring their Haikun avatar in and be their Haikun avatar for like game night. You know, maybe you want to dress up, be your Haikun, show it off, different things like that. And you guys see it. You see how we're building, how we're connecting. And y'all know we ain't stopping no time soon. So we'll see you soon. Peace.
Yeah, and actually, I wanted to mention, like, thank you so much for those kind words and for making all this happen. Like, we're really eager to go on Sunday and talk about, like, custom avatars and all the things we've learned by just trying to create Haikun and bring him to life. And to answer Tiny Raw DAO's question, we are not on Discord, and it's because we believe that it's very, like, it's a risky place to be when you're just trying to build something for the metaverse. Like, for the most part, we're not some people, like, we're not a team of people. We're just two people that, like, don't have the time to build and also run a Discord and make sure bots are not, like, sending links to mint something that's fake. So we want to use the metaverse because it gives us a layer of security that Discord doesn't give us, which is token gating, and then furthermore being able to control our own space and no one being able to enter and do something with it. So right now we're all within Spatial and Twitter for the most part. Eventually, if it comes to it, like, we might do a Discord for phase 2, but it's not in our plans because it's too time consuming to make that happen. So we do appreciate you passing through. Stay tuned because we will be adding all of you to the group chat on Twitter so you can stay up to date with everything that's happening, and so you are able to know, get to know the community as well. So thank you so much for joining. So it like we're done with game night, right? On Mocap,
Yep,
just to
that
make sure.
that's